to CML. Today we are going to be opening up the new Mighty Thunder and showing you how to get that up and running. So first thing we're going to do is break these seals on the box. So let's just open that up for you. Let's take off the box lid, put that to one side. Let's lift back this flap in the box. So we've got the instruction manual that's included in the kit. We also have in there the wheels and tyres, which we will need to fit onto the car. You see it's got quite nice writing around the side of it. That is cosmetic, so that may get rubbed off in use. We also have a box containing some accessories for the car. So we have the roll cage with the lights. That's an optional part that you can fit to the car. We'll go through the fitting of that later in a different video. We've got the charger for the battery pack that's included in the model. We have got the transmitter for the model. That will need 8 AA batteries to put into it so that you can use the car. And finally we have a little bag of the tools, wheel hexes, pins and star washers that we'll need to get the car ready. So that's that box complete. And then finally we have the model itself. This is tie wrapped down to the cardboard base. So let's just cut these tie wraps. Okay, so with all 4 of those cut, we can put the kit down. Let's put these items out of the way. So now we've got our kit that we need to put the wheels and tyres onto. So first stage of this that we're going to go through is remove the 4 body clips from the body posts. We'll put those to one side. We can lift the body shell off, pop that to one side, and we've got the car there ready, rolling chassis, ready to drop the wheels and tyres onto. The tyres are packaged with the front tyres in one pack and the rear tyres in another, so they're directional, they've got the chevrons on them which you want pointing forwards. So let's just open these bags up. Here. So here we go, we can see the chevron pointing forwards with the writing to the outside of the tyre. And again, chevron pointing forwards, writing to the outside, so there we have a left and a right tyre. Same again with the other set. So just get those out of the bag. So there we go. Again, we've got the left and the right with the chevrons pointing towards each other. Did mention it earlier, this writing around the outside of the tyre sidewall, that is cosmetic, so you will find that that will wear off during use. Nothing to be concerned about, doesn't affect the performance of it in any way. So now we have those wheels and tyres ready to fit onto the car. We've got this little bag here of the spare parts, little tools that we need to fit these to the car. So let's open up this bag. Okay, and empty the parts out. So what we're going to want to fit each wheel and tyre is one wheel hex. You'll want one of the drive pins, and you'll want one star washer. The wheel nut that you'll need is already fitted to each axle. So let's take the little cross wrench that comes in the kit. It has got written on there the different sizes. You've got 5.5mm and you've got 7mm written on it. This will be the 7mm end that you want. Okay, so first thing we need to do is remove the wheel nut here from the axle. So that just comes off with finger pressure. We'll tighten that up with tools later. So let's just pop the pin into the axle. You want to make sure this doesn't drop out. So there you go, that is in, and try and get it roughly centered. We'll then take the wheel hex, that's got a groove in the back of it which you need to line up with the pin. So we just slide that over the axle, and there we go, that is on the pin. So what we now need to do is introduce the wheel onto it. So let's slide the wheel over the axle. There we go. And that is locked into place. If we just come around here slightly, we can see that. So now we want to put the star washer over the axle, and then the wheel nut. Let's just pop that into place and start that off by hand. Then we will take the 7mm end of our box spanner, put that over the wheel nut, and then just tighten that home. Then we're going to repeat that for the next 3 corners of the car. Okay, so just finishing off tightening up this last wheel nut here. And there we have the rolling chassis ready to go. The next thing that we need to do is make sure that the battery pack that's installed in the car is fully charged. The included charger that you get with the car, that will take 3.5 hours to fully charge this battery pack that's included with it from flat. So you just undo these Velcro straps, you can lift the battery up, slide the battery pack out. We know that this battery's got some charge in it, so we can pop that back in just so that we can demonstrate the car running for you. So let's just tuck those Velcro straps back into place. It does make it very easy to change batteries if you want to purchase any additional ones as well, so that you can have longer runtime with the car. So now we've got the car basically ready to go. What we need to do now is get the transmitter here, and we need to put the 8AA batteries into it. So we can slide this cover off of the bottom. Got a little cover in there which covers the batteries, that just pops out of the way, and we'll just pop in our 8AA batteries. We would recommend good quality alkaline batteries rather than the sort of pound shop type ones. It will give you much better range on the car, prevent any possibility of the car running off out of control, or certainly reduce the risk of it. So let's get those batteries popped in there. Snap that little cover back into place. There we go, that's pushed home. Now let's slide the cover back on. So if we lift up this hatch on the top of the transmitter, we have got the power switch there. So let's just slide that across. We can see we've got the red and the green LEDs are lit. That indicates that the transmitter turns on and is ready to go. So now what we want to do is plug the battery into the speed controller in the car. So just going to plug these 2 connectors together. There is only one way that they'll fit together, so they're now securely connected. What we need to do now is turn the transmitter on. Always transmitter on first, car goes on second. So let's turn the transmitter on. We can see we've got the LEDs on there. The switch to turn the car on is here, it's on the rear bumper. So we're just going to pick the car up so the wheels are off the ground. We'll turn the switch on. Make sure your hands are clear of the wheels just in case anything should start moving unexpectedly. Hear some tones, and that is working correctly. Not got the car driving off anywhere. So what we can do now is we can check that we've got operation of all of the functions of the car. So we can use this wheel here on the transmitter to operate the steering. So if we turn the wheel to the left, the wheels go left. If we turn it to the right, the wheels go right. So that is working correctly. Again, let's pick the car up. Make sure your hands are clear of any items. The trigger here on the back of the transmitter, if you pull it towards you, the car moves. It will move slowly if you pull the trigger a little bit. The faster you pull the trigger, the further you pull the trigger, the quicker the car goes, and you can return to neutral. You press the trigger away from you, it applies the brakes, you come back to neutral, press it again, and the car will run in reverse. So there we have it. There is your Mighty Thunder ready to go. So now to finish it off, we will add the body shell onto the car. So that is just a matter of sliding the body shell down over the body posts on the car, getting the body clips that you removed earlier. Pop your 4 body clips in. And there we have the Mighty Thunder ready to go.